Well, today we're talking silver. That's right, I got some more silver. People have been asking me kind of randomly last few months, hey, you got any more silver to do videos on? You know, show us your collection, talk about silver, silver. Well, silver is on the move yet again. It has kind of its dormant periods, and then, you know, it'll move around a little bit. It kind of hovered around 16 for a while, and you know, 16 and change, and it broke 17 recently. It's kind of hovering back. It went up to like 1750 or something, and then dropped back down. I think it's right at like 1698, something like that, as of the filming of this video. But I didn't buy this silver just because it was on the move. I actually acquired this silver because I had a buddy of mine who owed me some money, and he asked me if it was cool if he could just give me silver instead. And I said, yeah, absolutely. That's my kind of money. The reason I agreed mostly is because it's forced savings. And also, I know he happens to mostly collect coins and stuff like that, and I really have a void in my silver collection. I really try to go as cheap as possible, and I try to just get bullion, you know, maybe some art bars and stuff like that. I don't really buy it that often. I do a lot of trading for silver, just like everything else, knives, gear. It's mostly trading, not buying a whole bunch of stuff these days. But it's really cool to have some more coinage in the old collection. So obviously it appeals to the coin collectors, has some numismatic value, you know, above its silver content, and just kind of rounding out the collection a little bit, which is nice. So let's see what we got here. These are all Silver Eagles. I've never ordered from Gov Mint, but that's what these are from. The ones with the white here are 2016s. You can see in the bottom corner there. On the other side, you get a serial number, which is nice. All right, a little certificate of authenticity. It's a nice little setup here. All right. Gov Mint, very cool. So there's 6 of those from 2016, and then there's 4 from 2015. All right, all beautiful coins. I like them. Beautiful shape. Nice little package deal here. It's cool. So yeah, I mean, I've been to the website before, Gov Mint. You know, you guys can post down below your favorite places. Obviously, you know, there's a slew of different sources for silver out there. People have their favorite sites. You know, I kind of go all over the place. Sometimes I'll look on eBay. eBay used to have some really good deals. Sometimes the market gets kind of flooded and there's too many people bidding on it and it goes above, you know, where I want to be paying as far as comfort levels. But like I said, mostly doing trading anyway, so I just kind of do a lot of research, and I look a lot, but I'm not buying a lot. And I'm certainly not selling anytime soon. Trying to hoard as much as possible, and then I'll shoot off a chunk of the old collection, you know, in the future if the prices get where I want them to be. With as far as silver, I think I've touched upon this before, but everyone should have their own opinion as to when to buy and when to sell. And for me, there's certain numbers, which I don't really divulge to people. It's just my own personal, you know, preference for things. But when it gets below a certain price, if I have any money to invest in it, I will certainly do so. When it gets above a certain price, I will definitely sell, even if I don't want to. I have my limitations there as far as buying and selling. And the big tip, which a lot of, you know, silver guys go by, is when you go to sell your silver, don't just unload everything. Even if silver gets up to $30 an ounce, don't just sell your entire collection. You want to sell a portion of it, and everyone has their own opinion as to what's a good amount, blah, blah, blah. But you want to obviously hang on to some silver, so when, you know, it fluctuates again, or if it keeps going up, you have more to sell. You always want to have something to sell. But some people just get into it because it's a fun little hobby, and then they go, they don't really care, and they just dump it. But silver will always be worth more than you paid for it if you have the time to invest. What does that mean? Even if you bought it at $50 an ounce, you know, back when it spiked, silver will get to be more than $50 an ounce someday. Is it going to be next week? Is it going to be 2 decades from now? Who knows, you know, but at some point it will get there. But, you know, it's a long-term thing. It's not a get-rich-quick scheme or anything. For me, it's kind of a hobby. It's just fun to collect it. But, you know, also for savings. When I get into those, you know, times in my life where I'm just totally dead broke and I really need some money, at least I have something set aside. To me, this is just putting money in the bank account. You know, and even if you don't have money in a bank account, you have a little silver on the side. That's just how I see it. But anyway, so some Silver Eagles over here, and then just some random cool coins, which I like all of them quite a bit. Here's the Year of the Rooster. Very, very beautiful coin. Kind of a stippled plastic here. Can't get all those details, but just absolutely beautifully done. All right, this one is coming from Rwanda. Very cool. I like that. We have an old kookaburra from Australia. And this one is a 2017. You can see on the bottom. Just absolutely beautiful. Some of these minted coins are just really something to look at. Beautiful piece. And I'm actually gonna grab this one because that's the other kookaburra. This one's last year's, 2016. Beautiful design, look at that. You have the little fence post with the kind of messed up barbed wire on there. Just really beautiful scene. I understand coin collecting, like I said, I mean, for me, it's really just about the silver content, but as far as coin collectors, some of these are just, they are so beautiful to look at. I mean, it really is a piece of artwork, right? So besides that, we also have African animal series or wildlife series. This one's the elephant. All right, I'm trying to see where this one's from. Open it up. That's the other thing too. People kind of freak out. They put on gloves and stuff for their coinage. I'm not all that concerned with these. I'm trying not to purposely, you know, touch it. But this one's from Somalia, Republic of Somalia, 2016, 100 shillings. So yeah, another beautiful coin. And last one here is the panda. Again, such detail. You can see the bamboo in the background, the fur on the panda here. This one is 2017. So that's it. That's pretty cool. Unexpected silver haul. Definitely wasn't prepared for that. Looking to get some cash, but I got some silver instead. So I'm happy camper. You know, surprise silver is always nice silver, right? So let me know down in the comments if you collect silver or gold or any precious metals or anything like that. Let me know what you got recently. Some pretty cool pieces out there. Always looking for stuff, whether I'm buying it or not. Love to see, you know, what comes out in the market. But I have to say, after getting these coins and kind of looking them over a little bit, I'm kind of getting into coins more. I hate paying the premium on a coin. You know what I mean? Like, let's say silver is, you know, trading at $18 an ounce or something. You know, if I can go get something for 50 cents over spot, I'm a happy camper. Paying an extra $7 or $8 for the ounce because it's in a really nice minted coin, that's a tough pill for me to swallow. So I definitely trade for some nice coinage, but yeah, as far as buying, I'd probably stick with you know, bullion and junk silver. You know, silver coins. I mean, that's something that my kind of collection, if you can call it that, collection, that's lacking. I want like a couple rolls of some 64 quarters and, you know, some dimes, stuff like that. But who knows where I go in the future with silver. But I like it all. I like everything from a very expensive coin all the way down to some melted jewelry. You know what I mean? But as far as gold, because people do ask me too if I have any gold, I have 1 gram of raw gold. That is my very unimpressive gold collection. I think I've even showed it in the past. I thought about getting like 10th ounce you know, gold rounds and, you know, half ounce, quarter ounce, stuff like that. I really want a 1 ounce gold coin. And that's like kind of a bucket list thing for me. I have a lot of bucket list stuff, by the way, in my life. But ever since I got into collecting silver, that's something I always want. I always want to have a little bit of a gold portfolio, but just having 1 solid ounce. Right now, about $1,250, something like that. It's a lot of money to invest. You know, it's like everything in life. Sometimes you have a little extra to spend, sometimes you're short. So you gotta wait for those right moments. And when you do have a little extra, you know, if you're into this hobby, obviously that's the time to invest it and pack it away. You know, if you spend, let's say $1,300 on an ounce of gold, it's not like it's a waste. You have $1,300 worth of gold. Now that may be worth $1,400 worth of gold. It may be worth $1,000 worth of gold. It just all depends. But if you have the money to invest and sit on it, it is a good investment. And I do think right now, with the gold prices where they're at, it might be a good time to buy. I don't know for anyone else out there kind of thinking about it. But the one thing I can suggest most is if you know nothing about, you know, precious metals, research, just do your homework. There's a ton of YouTube channels that's all they do. There's people on YouTube that's all they do is do videos on silver and gold and, you know, all the precious metals and how to invest and when to invest and stuff like that. There's definitely better times to be buying precious metals, you know, and prices are lower, but you have to educate yourself. You know, someone may watch a video like this and get like excited and they go out and, you know, they buy like a silver eagle, you know, for $26 or something like that. And then they're just kind of like sitting on it and they're like, all right, well, when's this thing going to be worth more? I want to make money. Well, patience is key. You have to have patience. If you're not just collecting it because it's cool to collect, you're just in it for the money, you have to be patient. You will make money. You can make a lot of money as long as you have a lot of money to invest. But for the people out there who are going to want to buy one silver eagle and, you know, make 50 bucks on it, you're going to have to wait a little while for that. So anyway, let me know down below your latest silver scores and gold and all that kind of stuff. And that's it. Thanks for watching. Hope you guys have a wonderful day. Hopefully this, you know, fed the silver addiction for the people who do watch for silver videos. I don't do them very often because I don't get silver very often. But this was a nice little score, so I thought I'd share it with you guys. So that's it. Have a wonderful day, and I'll see you guys soon. Take care.